Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met before, my name is Evan and I'm sharing videos about decluttering and minimalism and my experience with minimalism over the last 8 years. So today I wanted to talk about one of the big distinctions between decluttering and minimalism. For most of us, we declutter on a pretty regular basis and make it part of, cleaning and just regular general home maintenance. Whether that means that you declutter on like a daily basis or you do a big declutter once or twice a year or you do it every week. Most people have some kind of routine where they're getting unused things out, whether it be, before or after Christmas, before or after your kids' birthdays, or even just before and after a move with spring cleaning, something like that. Most people are doing this to some degree in their daily lives and habits. So one of the big distinctions between just decluttering and going into minimalism is that at some point you'll be finished decluttering things that you don't like, you don't use, things that are just trash, like old papers and things that you don't need, maybe items that you've held on to out of guilt, like gifts that you really didn't want to hold on to, but you were just keeping because somebody gave that to me, and what if they come over and they don't see it, and then some conflict arises from that. Maybe you've gotten to the point where you felt strong and brave enough to let those things go too, but you look around and you're like, I've been decluttering and I want to go towards minimalism, but my home just isn't really having like that serene feeling that I've been looking for. And you wonder, what am I doing wrong? What can I do differently? What's the next step? So I'm here to tell you today that the next step, from just decluttering as like maintenance, is letting go of things that you do like, maybe things that you love and things that you use. And the idea here is not to deny yourself of stuff that you love, but to get something in return by letting those things go. And that might be just ease of being able to function better in your house, being able to clean more easily, being able to tidy up more easily, and just having a more peaceful space. You might have all these beautiful things that you really like, and I know I do, and a lot of us do, but letting them go might give you something even more beautiful and better in return. And if you want to go towards minimalism, I urge you to do it and to take those steps. You can go slow, and it's not about taking things away or denying yourself of anything, but it's about what you're going to get on the other side of it. And I know I said letting go of things that you're using, but even though you might be using it, doesn't mean you necessarily need it. I mean, you might have 13 coffee mugs that you use on a regular basis, but you don't have to use all of them. Like, you could use 3 or 4 and still be perfectly fine, and then have cabinet space and have less of a pile up of dishes. I'm not talking about letting go of things that you use that you absolutely need. Maybe you have 3 or 4 jewelry boxes or 3 or 4 dishes, like little trays and things that you put your jewelry in. And yes, maybe you're actually using them, but you might not really need all that amount, and simplifying some of that type of thing to free up space and free up surface area is really going to help you feel more calm and peaceful in your home and make your space easier to clean. So you guys let me know what you think about this idea. I'm sure that a lot of people who aren't on the journey to a minimalistic lifestyle will, bristle at this, like, how dare you suggest I get rid of things that I'm using, da 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 da. You might have 13 knives in your kitchen that you're using to make dinner, but do you need all of those just because you're actually using them? And just because you like them, you could pick your 3, 4, or 5 favorites and let the less favorite ones go, and then still be able to function just as well, if not better, in your space than you already are. So if you're on the journey to minimalism, I really urge you to take that step. 1 or 2 things that you are using right now that you like it, and it's serving, it's doing something for you in your house, but ultimately it's just taking up space and being another item that you have to manage. So if you guys could let go of 1 or 2 of those things and then let me know how you feel afterwards, I'd love to hear about it. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you. Bye.